For him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Inside, and he dunks it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Pass to Murray Boyles. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Carl taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. He's off on the second. Here's Harper. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
From deep, Johnson. And it's Queen with a rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Harper. And here's Bryant outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And Bryant pulls it down.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Here's Harper. Drains the triple. Harper's got 5.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Offensive rebound. And another shot. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Outside Johnson. Pass to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run. And it's Queen with a rebound. Oh, powered down with both hands.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Oh, swiped away. And here they come. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
No good from the wing. Here's Harper. He's got 5. Stolen. Here we go. And he converts the layup. Pass to Queen. Deflected. Left side, Johnson. Buries it from 3.
Johnson.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bryant with it. Over Powell. Bryant, no good.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
From the high post. It's not going to go for him.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Pass to Queen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Queen's got his second basket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Powell outside. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. With the crossover. And he jams it home with authority.
High value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
And he gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Powell. It's intercepted. Here's Bryant. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
They're really working the paint now. Yeah, he was ready for the hop step all the way. He gets the position, holds his ground, and draws the charge.
Here's Harper. 5 points in the game. Bryant outside. Shoots over Powell. Bryant, no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
From downtown, that shot is off.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Murray Boyles. No points yet. Outside Johnson. There's a screen. And it falls all over the rim and in. So it's the home team now. 6-point game. Here's Harper. Kicks it out to Bryant. Powell with a steal. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Takes it inside. Pass to Queen. Off target from outside. Here's Murray Boyles. Ball stolen. Bryant with it. Picked up by Powell. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Left side Johnson. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Harper. Can't get it to fall. Outside Johnson. "50 seconds left to play in the first quarter." The 3 is up. And Bryant pulls it down. Misses from close range. Powell outside. Here's the pick. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Pass to Queen. From 6 feet away. Got a hand on it. Oh, sweet move. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
18.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian, and guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star. Well, that's what you're looking for, shots from point-blank range.
And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Shoots it from the high post. And he throws it down with one hand.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Pass to Wolf. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, ice tray is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Plenty of space. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 10. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Count it. Good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Teray. Outside Johnson. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. The shake. Wolf, good. Wolf's gotten his first bucket of the night.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Driving to the basket. And Harper gets it to go. Harper's got 6 points in the quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Wolf. Pass to Johnson. Here's Wolf. Powell for 3. Not going to go that time. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
For 3. Teray, no good. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Knocks down the long J.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
From 10 feet away. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
To admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. steal. He's all alone. And Powell with the stuff.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Team foul. Dion, first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Teray. To the paint. Intercepted.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
Powell with a steal. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Teray. Lets it fly. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Teray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a high skill level shot that's difficult to contest. The turnaround was the right move there.
To the left wing. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Johnson's got 11.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Banked it in off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Teray. Five on the clock. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Bryant. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Powell with it. It's a one-on-one situation. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Pass to Wolf.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Down low. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce. Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Out to the wing. Lets it fly. Second chance effort. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. Tries yet again. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 21, Colin Carl.
1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So it's the home team now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Harper. He got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Queen. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Fader on the way. Count it. On the wing, Bryant. From the arc. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Johnson. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Johnson.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's Harper. He's got 11. Here's Queen. No good on the triple.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Pass to Murray Boyles. For the lead. That shot off the mark. Here's Harper. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Can't connect from short range.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Six on the shot clock. That one doesn't drop. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Driving inside. Pass to Queen. Three-pointer, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Harper. He's got 11.
Away team ball.
And so it's Quinn Snyder
Timeout,
here
timeout.
calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Johnson on the wing.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries to break his ice. Good. He's got 6.
He's just that good, guys. Sometimes even the best defense can't stop him.
Here's Harper. 14 points for him. Here's Queen. Off with the layup.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Pass to Johnson. Hits a three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Queen. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Over to the wing. Jacks up a 3. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Second team foul. Coming off the floor for your home team, number 2.
Harper. He's got 14. Knocked loose. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Pass to Queen. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Takes the 3. The shot off that time.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
To the inside. In transition. And that one is hammered home.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one's good. He's got 6.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Inside. Queen.
Away team foul.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Number 2, Queen.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Teray. Oh, he misses the reverse. Throws it up high. Pass to Harper. And a two-handed jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
On the take. Basket's good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
Gets stolen by Johnson. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Wolf.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low.
2 minutes.
Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Harper. Puts it up from the high post. The shot won't fall.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Here's Toure. Chalk up 2 there. Toure's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
Yeah, a skilled player can work around the mismatch. He's used to dealing with larger guys.
Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 12.
Yeah, and a good job to find a quality shot in tight. That should be the goal every trip down the court.
Pass to Wolf. And there's a pick to the paint. Got a piece of it. And they're on the run. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Harper. 16 points for him. Rebounded by Toure. It'll count. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Leading by a point. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
65. It's the 4th quarter.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Outside Johnson. To the middle. Toure, that's good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Number 16.
To the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for your home team, Dion. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Home team foul. Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wolf. Shoots over Bryant. Wolf can't get it to go.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like. Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Toure. Pass to Wolf. Stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. The floater.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Johnson. Lets it fly. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. To take the lead. Just 4 to shoot. Tries to spin move.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 0. Jeremiah. 0.
inside. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up. Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Down low. Fades. And Bryant pulls it down.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there, and the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
On the wing, Bryant. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. With the drive. Outside Johnson. And the three off target. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Good on the bucket. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Misses from short range. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Crosses over and is blocked. And they'll get another chance. Here's Wolf. 6 to shoot. No good there. Off the double clutch. Bryant outside. To the inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Pass to Powell. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
To the wing, right side. Tipped. And they're running. No good that time. Launches it. Now Bryant. Fades back. It's hauled in by Wolf.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Spins. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 6. Fires top of the key. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Well, that's 4 turnovers for him on the game. Giving away possessions will not endear him to his coaching staff.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 2, Adu Gian.
There's the steal. Here's the break. He goes up, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
For three, drops in the three.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Here's Harper. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Wolf. A good look from Johnson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Johnson's got 22 points.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
Here's Queen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harper. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for your home team, Harper, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Teray. Driving in. Out to Powell. Powell picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. Here's Harper. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for 2, Harper.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Pass to Powell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Teray. Lets the 3 fly. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Harper. And it's good. 2 points. Harper's got 9 points now in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Pass to Teray. For 3, Powell. Harper pulls it in. ball's knocked loose. Powell with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Murray Boyles. A minute 4 left in the fourth. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Toure, no good. They need to rally in a big way, Grant, if they want to stage a real comeback.
NBA, they better do it soon because the window is definitely closing.
Here's Harper. Fires the 3. Powell pulls it in. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
15 foul. At the line for the away team, Toure. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harper. Powell with a steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Harper misses. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.